What's up? That's right. Listen, tonight we're going to have fun. I can't have you guys being an English audience and going, That's what you did to me last time I was here. And I got off stage and I go, they hated it. And then I checked Twitter. I was like, I had a great time. I'm like, would you let me know? So it's not performance art. It's not West End. This is stand-up live. And, you know, you're going to laugh when you laugh. And you're not going to hold it in and go, maybe I should do this on the way home. I almost crashed on the roundabout. I was pittering about it. I don't need any of that horse shit. It's a long drive back to South Hall and Hounslow. I know where most of you live. So, where's the white people at tonight? Where are you? All right, good. I miss you guys. I don't know what happened. There was a time when England was white. And this used to be the factory that made white people. This was... I miss you, white folks. You know, you really don't. It's like I don't know what the brown people have done to offend you, but I'm asking you to come back. Is that your man, sweetheart? Yeah, and you're a brown girl. Nice. Well, hang on to him. He's a collector's item. They've stopped making them. I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but white people are on limited release. It's funny because when I was a teenager, I was an angry teenager. I'm sure every teenager's an angry teenager, but I was hanging around the blacks, and you're a little more Afrocentric than the ones I was hanging out with you. I'm not sure if that's a dashiki or an Indian shirt. We're like, fuck it. So I hang around the black guys. I'm a teenager. I'm listening to Public Enemy. I didn't have a reason for this, but I was angry at white people. And when white people would walk past me, I was angrier than my black friends were. White people would walk past me like, fucking white people. And my black friends were like, why are you so angry? I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm just fighting the power. And now as an adult, I realize how ridiculous that behavior was, you know, and it's embarrassing now. But when I see white people now, it's different, you know what I mean? Obviously, I say the same thing, you know what I mean? But it's different now, you know what I mean? Whereas it used to be fucking white people, now it's fucking white people. You know, it's more of a rediscovery.
I'll admit to doing one extra thing, and I'll admit it to you. I trim the hair on my chest. I trim it. I don't shave it off. I just trim it down. We'll talk after, sweetheart. I have clippers that I travel with, you know, like, you know, for your hair, and I trim the hair on my chest. You know, I give myself like a fade. Oh, you know why I trim it? And I'll tell you, I have a reason for trimming it. Just because I don't want this shit hanging out the front of my shirt like this. No, see, yours is low. You're okay. I don't like when I'm talking to somebody and they have this shit hanging out the front of the shirt because it distracts the hell out of me. Hey, what's up? Oh, nothing. Got a new job. Thinking about buying some real estate. Met a new girl. She's really great. And then a breeze comes along and...
What style of Asian are you guys? Sorry? Chinese, both of you? All right, good. What's your name? Sorry? What? Godwin? Bull. And what's his name? Devil Lose? Godwin, Devil Lose, come on, dinner time! Your parents named you Godwin? There's no way. Where were they born? In Hong Kong. And your brother, that's a baby. What a victory for us. An even greater victory for God. God wins. You know they gave you a Chinese name, though, right? Because there's no way that your family, even if your parents understood Godwin, the rest of your family's like, I don't know.
Dulei, why you name the baby? Why you don't call him Phalo? Just a little bit, don't worry, you know. What is your Chinese name, Phalo? Look, why are you laughing like you know what I called him just now, all right? What is it, Godwin? Sorry? David? 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 David Hasselhoff. That's a baby, David Hasselhoff. Maybe we call him Godwin. And is that your friend or your brother or your cousin? Your friend. So two Chinese guys just found each other and they're like, hey, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? And what's your name, my friend? Sorry? Oh, Jing? Ong Jing. You didn't even go with a white name. He's like, yeah. I will not be mocked. I will be Ong Jing. It's my sister, Off Jing. Good. Lay ho, ho, ho. There's more Asians. Do you know them too? She looks Filipino. I don't know. What are you guys? Vietnamese. Why'd you point at her like you're not Asian? Look at this guy too. That's the best part. He's like, Vietnamese.
You got kids? How many? One? That's the way to do it, buddy. One and done. I think that's the best. Is that your daughter over there? No, just some random kid? That'd be... That's your daughter, right? Okay, yeah. Don't give her to Mike. No good. What do you got, Mikey? Boy or girl? Girl. How old? 28. Nice. I started with one, and now I've got four somehow. I only made two of them. You know what I mean? Like, is your daughter's mother? Are you still with her? No, nobody is. Is she white, the mom? That's good, so she'll be okay. Here's the thing, all my kids are mixed. Like, so I made two, and then my wife, she made two without me, whore. And, but all my kids are mixed, all four of them, you know what I mean? So it's kind of up when you're mixed, because you guys have kids yet, Eric? You and Jessica? No, well, you'll see. It's challenging when you're a mixed kid, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so I grew up with Jamaicans, so I got two baby mamas. Thanks, black people. And, because Jamaicans just tell you to breed with everything. Oh, Russ, not breed off that, y'all, breed off that, y'all. Now go breed. You know, stop breeding, bitchin', stop. So, I got two baby mamas, but they're both Hispanic. And, so my daughter, she's 11 now. Her mother's Ecuadorian, and I'm me. And then my son, he's 3, his mother's Mexican, and I'm still me. And, but I'm noticing, like, when you're mixed, you will lean towards one side or the other, you know what I mean? And it doesn't mean you don't love your other side, it just means one is easier for you to beat. So my daughter, at 11, is leaning towards the Indian side, I notice. And that's not a victory, we don't need more, we're good, you know what I mean? But we're good on numbers right now, we actually beat China, thanks. We have effectively outfucked you, I'm afraid. Time to put on your humping shoe, you know, just... So my daughter's leaning towards the Indian side, and that's fine. And my son, he's 3, he's leaning towards his Mexican side, and that's fine with me too. But it's really Mexican. It's... Like, my son is only 3, but there's a lot of Mexican happening right now. Like, I was not expecting this. I didn't know you could be this Mexican at 3, you know what I mean? Like, he comes over to, for my visits, and I go like, baby, do you want to go to Chuck E. Cheese? He's like, Home Depot. And I'm like, what? And so... I'm 52. We're old now, you know, we're getting there. Here's the thing. Like, I feel like after 50, you got 2 years left, but... after 50, you'll realize you have more in common with an 85-year-old woman than you do with a 30-year-old man. An 85-year-old woman will be like, do you remember back in the day? And I'm like, yes. Yes, I do. And a fucking 30-year-old guy would be like, hey, you remember back in the day? I was like, when was that, fuckface? Yesterday? Young people have no concept of time. Like, oh my God, that was so long. It was like 3 days ago. It was, hey, put on some old school. From when? Fucking 2017? Here's the problem. As I'm getting old, as I'm getting older, I'm finding more and more, day by day, I get irritated by young people. And I see there's a lot of young people here. And you're probably a pain in my ass. But I say that with love. Like millennials and Gen Zs, I don't know what it is about you that fucking annoys me so much. But like, you know what it is? When young people want to tell me things, I get irritated. Like, hey, did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? I'm like, did you know you could shut the fuck up? Did you know that? Did you know? Did you know you don't learn when you talk, you learn when you listen? Did you know that? You know, I Googled this thing about the 80s. Did you know? I'm like, yeah, I was there, motherfucker. I was there. It's not fair that I feel like this about young people, because I remember when I was in my early 20s and some dude in his 50s came up to me and was like, your generation sucks, your music is trash, you haven't contributed to this world, I can't wait for life to kick you in the nuts. And I remember looking at him thinking in my head, fuck you, you old prick. You're just angry because you're old. You forgot how to enjoy life and have fun. When I get into my 50s, I'll never be like you. Well, here I am. It's inevitable. You can't help it, man. And I don't want to be like this, you know? So I'm like, what is it about young people that bothers my generation so much? And the more I started thinking about it, the more I realized everything that's wrong with the millennials and the Gen Zs, everything that we don't like about them, everything that is seemingly wrong with your generations, everything we don't like about you is my generation's fault. Like literally, think about the things we say about young people. They're fucking lazy. Well, that's our fault, because my generation said, you know what? I'm going to work hard so my kids don't have to work that hard, so they can enjoy life a little bit more. And now we're mad at them for it. Like, why don't you get a job? I got a job. I started a YouTube channel. I'm an influencer. What the fuck does that mean? What do? I open packages and I film it. I go, does that mean my wife is an influencer for Amazon without a camera? Influencer. Do you know any influencers growing up? Our generation never had influencers. I knew one. I did know one influencer when I was growing up. It was my dad's right hand. That was the only influencer I knew. Do the dishes. I don't want to. How about I influence you? What's your name, sweetheart? Barfy? Oh, wow. That's unfortunate. That's with an F? Huh? PH? Oh, but I could spell fart with a PH. It's still fart, you know what I mean? Barfy, I know what it is. It's a dessert, too. There's a sweet called Barfy. Did you know that? Well, better brush up on your brownness a little bit there, sweetheart. Well, your name's Barfy. How did they come up with that? Why did they do that to you? Were you born here? In Vienna? And your parents are from India? And they were like, we want to name her. And the doctor's like, hurry up, we need a name. Just give me 1 second, sir. Hurry up, time is ticking. Barfy. Your brother Vomit hates his name too, don't worry about it. Sorry, is that your boyfriend with you? Husband? Some guy? Yeah, the guy beside you. There's nobody on the other side of you, Barf. Well, I can't even call you Barf for short. That doesn't help, does it? Is that your guy? Nice. How are you, buddy? You okay? Do you speak English? Because it's a hell of a good seat to have if you don't fucking speak the language. It's going to be a really long night for you, pal. That's all I'm saying. What's your name? Philip. And where are you from, Philip? Huh? Oh, Austria. You're Austrian, actually. Look at that, finally. Good job, Barfy. If you're gonna shop local. That's what I say. Has anybody ever done Ancestry.com or 23andMe or anything like that? Who did it? That guy? He did it? You did it? John Travolta looking guy did it? You did it, sir? Hello? We're all fucking looking at you. And we're talking to you. What's your name? Sorry? Hey, man, you wipe that guy's head now, you spit all over it. Where are you from, Renee? Oh, from Vienna, okay. We were in Rotterdam 2 days ago, and I'm pretty sure they had high COVID numbers out there, just because of their language. I was like, Jesus, you fucking super spreader, what can't you whisper? And, so you did your answer, which one did you do? Oh, you did MyHeritage? MyHeritage.com? And what did you think you were before you did it? You don't know what you thought you were? Your whole life you never wondered, what the fuck am I? Did you just assume you're Austrian? Okay. I don't know how you guys started a war. Maybe Hitler wasn't a good talker, he just talked. You guys were like, oh. Yeah. Okay.
Let me give you an example of how, here's what happened. I walked into my daughter's room the other day, right? Well, I burst into her room. It's my house, I'll burst into whatever room I want. My daughter's lying on her bed with her iPad watching Frozen, again. If you have a daughter or a child under 10, you know that they watch Frozen all the time, like 24/7. And it's on so much, I've never actually watched it, but I hear it all the time, like it's always playing in the background. You don't realize, if you're not paying attention, that shit gets into your brain. It starts to manifest itself at times you don't even know what's gonna happen. Like the songs just get burnt into your memory. You don't know, I'll give you an example. I was in traffic, guy cuts me off, I go, you motherfucker! My brother goes, dude, let it go. And I'm like, let it go, let it go. I was in California last night. I went home to see my daughter for a day, and then I was like, they're like, where are you going to? And I was like, I'm going to Kansas City tomorrow. Oh my God, isn't it going to be cold? I'm like, the cold never bothered me anyway. So here's what happened, right? So I burst into my daughter's room. She's watching Frozen on her iPad, right? Right into it. And I'm not one of those, I don't try to be cool with my daughter. You don't want to be, I hate those parents that are like, they try to talk to the children like they're adults. So how are you, sweetheart? Yes. How about those bubble guppies? You know, like, I'm a spaz when I'm with my daughter. So I burst into her room and I'm like, Billy! And she gets pissed. And it's the first time I've ever seen her do this. She goes, shh. Basically, without using words, she went, motherfucker.
Do you not see what I'm doing? And I thought it was hilarious because it was the most adult thing she's ever done. Like, she's like a real woman now. She's like, shut the motherfucker. And theoretically, you can't get mad at your children. If you called your dad a motherfucker, you realize technically he couldn't get mad because, yeah. If he wasn't a motherfucker, you wouldn't be here. Try it. Like on your way home tonight when he's not paying attention. Hey, motherfucker, can we stop for some food? What did you just... Oh, you. Your two hobbies are riding BMX and Krav Maga, dirty fighting. Krav Maga, just eye gouging and ball grabbing. I mean, I used to fight, so I know what that is. I'm like, that's just not even fair fighting. That's like, you want to fight? Stitch, could you imagine having to work a Krav Maga fight? You'd be taping up balls all day. All right, guys, I got it. Listen, next round, kick him in the cock. See, riding a BMX and doing Krav Maga, that's what your passion is. A restaurant's just to make your parents happy. Be honest with me, it is, isn't it? Because that's what Indian parents do, they shit on your dreams. He's like, Mom, Dad, I want to ride a BMX. Okay, BMX. Oh, God. Is your hutch going to make you money? Or whatever the bikes are called now? Your hutch, is that too old school? Is your mongoose going to... I don't know what those are the good bikes in the 80s. I don't know what's around now. Thanks that guy, Duck Dynasty. You know what I'm talking about, right? You saw, those are the same bikes you and I wanted, right? I didn't have one. My parents bought me a bullshit, like, a Canadian Tire bike. That's what they did. In Canada, there's a place called Canadian Tire, and they make... and they make the worst copies of shit. I had a super cycle. I had to strip the stickers off, and then I went and bought mongoose stickers and stuck it on the side of my bike. Oh, shit, Russell's got a mongoose. Let me lift it up. Like, the fuck, made of lead? What's your name, Duck? Michael. Good to meet you, buddy. You look like you've killed somebody in the past. Therefore, I shall not fuck with you too much. I will just conversate with you. You having a good time? Good. If you need a surgeon, there's a couple of them behind you. An allergist. Black dude, how are you? I don't want you to feel like I didn't see you. I saw you. I don't like that you didn't look happy when I talked to you. Like, what is your name? Yeah, black guy. I'm talking to the black guy right there. Yeah. Eric, good to meet you. That's my dad's name. Yeah, well, It was my dad's name. What do you mean that's funny? He was. Eric Reginald Peters. That was my father. Son of a bitch. What do you do, Eric? Which union? I work for the union. Like this. Like, the union? Which one? Communications workers. Oh, good. Well, I would expect you to communicate that better. That's not what you want your union delegate doing. Yeah, I'm here to talk to you. About what? We got a handle. Oh, what happened, buddy? You're pink as shit. What the fuck is going on with you? Look at that. Yeah. You look raw. You okay? Did you go for a chemical peel today? It wasn't even that hot out. How did you get sunburned? What are you? You some sort of Arab? You've got a scarf on. I didn't know Arabs could get sunburned. I knew they could get burnt, But,
What kind of Arab? Syrian or something? No, Egypt. Are there other Egyptians back there or something? All right, I get it. Stay away from that area. It's Sphinx over there. Is that your wife? Nice Nefertiti's. You're not Egyptian? She's like, I'm not Egyptian. Palestinian, oh, that's real problems. That's, Egypt, you just create problems. Palestinians actually have problems, all right? Well, I'm glad this worked out for me, because you can't do this in a regular job. Like, if I had a regular job, I couldn't just walk out and insult people. Welcome to Starbucks. Can I help you, Smurfette? How many doctors are here tonight? Doctors now, so we have, yeah? It's a lot of doctors. That's a lot of doctors. You're a doctor, sir? What kind? Internist? What does that mean? Internal medicine or something? As opposed to what? Topical solutions? What do you mean? Like where the fuck else do you put medicine? You know what I mean? So if somebody fell off their motorcycle and had road rash, you couldn't help them? Doc, my skin's all peeled off. I am very sorry. That is an external problem. So you couldn't help King Tut with his sunburn then, could you? We should put you on one side and a white guy in between him. You guys be red, white, and blue. You can represent America. The new face of America. Hey, you're a doctor, bro? You're a doctor right there? You are, sorry, right there. What kind of doctor are you? Eye doctor? He's eye-ish. Sort of an eye doctor. He's more just eyelids. So. Eye doctor. That's not really a helpful doctor, you know what I mean? Like if I was on an airplane and there was an emergency. Oh my God, is there a doctor on board? We have an emergency. I'm a doctor. This man's having a heart attack. Let me see what I can do. Sir, how many fingers do you see? This is 2, this is 1. 1, 2, 2, 1. That's a doctor. That's.
Oh, man. I've been doing a lot of traveling. I just came back from South Africa. I was in the motherland. Not my motherland, obviously, you know what I mean? It's black people's motherland, you know. I'm Indian, we have our own motherland. England, you know, I was, The night I came back from South Africa, though, it was funny. I was doing a show the same night I came back, and I'm on stage, and I go, yeah, I just came back from South Africa. Some drunk white lady in the back of the room yells out, yeah, man! I said South Africa. Yeah, man! Not friggin' Jamaica. She'd be better off if she yelled out. Some people don't like to laugh at that joke. They think it's racist. You ever see that movie, The Gods Must Be Crazy? Yeah, remember the first time you saw a little African brother moving? You were laughing your ass off, weren't you, huh? The first time I saw the movie, I was like, wow, whoever wrote this is brilliant. I went to South Africa. That's a real language. I didn't know that, man. I'm in my elevator in the hotel. These 3 African guys get on board. They're having a conversation. All I hear coming out of their mouth is, standing there like a jackass laughing at them, right? I can't believe they really talk like that. Then I almost got into a fight with them because I was eating Pop Rocks and they thought I was swearing at them. Got very tense in that elevator, man. Freaked me out when I went there, too. You guys ever get a chance to go to South Africa, it'll freak you out. You know what freaked me out when I went there? I got off the plane, there was Indian people. Not one or two. Millions of us. And here's the thing, Indian people have been in South Africa for like 6, 7 generations now. They've been in Africa longer than white people have been in Canada. Ugh. Well, it's true, they've been there for like 6, 7 generations. Here's the messed up part. Indian people were taken to South Africa as slaves. Who the hell uses an Indian slave? Do I look physically ready to do hard labor? White people don't work that hard. Give us a calculator. We'll do your taxes, man. White people don't like doing physical labor, man. We'd make shitty slaves, man. Imagine how pissed off the first slave owner was. All right, Raj, here's what you're gonna do. Get in that field and pick that cotton. No. No. I can't do it. I can't do it. I hurt my back. Let me tell you what we'll do. Okay? Okay, you pick the cotton. And I will get the t-shirts made. And together, we can wholesale it. We don't do hard physical work like that, man. Why do you think you don't see very many Indian athletes? You're not gonna see an Indian guy in the NFL? Okay, down, set, hike. Go, run. Run with it. I'm waiting here, go. Faster. We're winning.
How old are you guys? You look young. How old are you? You're 25. All of you guys around the same age? Except for Zane's probably younger. 20. Yeah, I could tell. Because you grew the beard to try and look older. But you got like a child's face, so it's really weird. It looks like a 10-year-old with a beard. It's weird. You go to school, Zane? What do you do? Computer science, of course you do. And a bus? Where do you live, in a shelter? A bus shelter? I'm sure you've heard all these your whole life, but it's new for me. Which are the ones that you liked that I did? The ones that you haven't heard? Have you heard all of them? Or okay, good. I like to be original. Hey, Naresh, you guys have kids? You and Margaret, you have kids yet? Oh, it's only been 4 months. My time. Sorry. Yeah, you gotta wait. Yeah, that's cool. No kids. Don't rush into it. It's not necessary. Here's the thing. When you have kids, all you do. You have kids, Frank? 2 kids and another one? Wow. Can we get a counselor in here for Frank? Don't worry, Frank, we'll get you a bus. And 2 kids and another one. Why do you not like the third one? You never tried, or he never tried? He never tried? You're the dad, Frank. Since when did the kids have to try? I don't know, he came out, he was crying, and I was like, are you hungry? Yeah, I can't deal with you, I'm leaving. How long have you and your son been estranged? Huh? He married a doctor, so he's out of your hands. White people really deal with parenting different. He literally went. Did you go to the wedding? You forgot to? You know, I believe you, right?
What is your name, buddy? Right there. Sorry? Fathead? You easily don't have a fat head. Fathead? Oh, close enough. I thought you said fathead. That's weird. I don't know. I've got skinny face, but fat head. I don't know what to do. Well, maybe I have fat head somewhere you don't know about. How about that? Huh? It's good to see white people, or pink, as I call you out here, because you people get burnt just looking outside the window. I think it's funny that white people are living in the Middle East and they cannot handle the fucking heat ever. Where are you from, pink man? You know I'm talking to you. You look raw. Yeah, look at that guy. Jesus. Where are you from? Ireland. Oh, Jesus. Whose bad idea of a joke was it to put an Irish guy in Abu Dhabi? You know, Liam, you know where you'd have a good time? Abu McDabi. Where the Christ is Abu McDabi? He's elbowing his friends. I added the muck to make it sound more local. How long have you been? Oh, you listen to me. I can't do a Scottish accent, so we're good. Where are you from in Ireland? Dublin and Dublin. And how long have you been out here? 3 years. Is that your wife with you? Nice. Are you Indian? No? Have you looked in the mirror? Yeah. Have a look and let's see what the audience says on this one. I don't know if you're that brown. You're what? Oh, you're Trinidadian. Well, you were Indian. When you're in Trinidad, what are you? Indian. All right, there you go. And you live out here too? And how'd you guys meet? You work together, apparently. Okay, so that's some good company ink. And how long have you been married for? One year? Why did you have to look at each other for that? It's been 1 year. It's not like, what is it? What? We're not negotiating. I'm asking a question. You know what I mean? Every time you talk to an Indian, it doesn't mean you have to try and bargain with us. You know what I mean? If that's the case, I'm like, look, she's Indian. Same but different. Same but different. Why do so many Indian people come here and sell fake? So do you want channel? You want channel? The channel. Designer bag, channel. Do you mean Chanel? Channel. Same but different. He shows it to me. It has 2 ends. It is channel. I get a call from the USO and they're like, hey, Russell, do you want to entertain the troops? And I'm like, sure. Which ones? I go, the American troops. I go, why not the Canadian troops? They said, because that guy's busy. I said, all right, fine then. I go, what do I got to do? They go, I go, where am I going to perform? They go, you're going to perform on the USS Eisenhower. I go, what's that? They said, it's an aircraft carrier. I go, cool, where's that parked? They go, it's not parked. It's in the middle of the ocean. I go, oh, okay. How am I getting there? Go to the airport tomorrow morning and there'll be a plane there to meet you and it will take you to the ship. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I get me and my crew together and we head to the airport the next morning and we see this big brown military plane sitting in the middle of the airfield. And you know when you see a situation and you know that that is your situation, but you don't want that to be your situation, you know? So I see the big aircraft.
the military aircraft, and I'm acting like I don't see it. I'm looking around like, where's our plane? I don't see anything that looks like an airplane to me. And it's like when somebody sets you up on a blind date and some fucked up looking chick walks in and she's described what she's wearing, like, are you, no, kidding me? Wait, what? Right, so I get used to the idea that this is the plane that I gotta get on, right? So I get on this military plane. Now, getting on a military plane is not like getting on a regular airplane. If you don't like flying, don't get on a fucking military plane. Because this shit is not for regular people. You know when you get on a regular airplane, you walk through a little tube attached to the side of the plane, and you walk on, and then the flight attendant greets you and says, oh, you're sitting in 3B. Go ahead, sir. Please, right here on the right. Well, when you get on a military plane, you're entering from the ass of the plane, right? So, like the back of the plane goes low, and then you get in. So it's like a reverse shit, you know, instead of getting, you know, you're walking through. And you know, on a regular plane, when you sit down, if the plane's flying this way, you face this way. Well, on a military plane, if the plane's flying this way, you face this way, which is always better, you know, for shitting yourself. So we get on, and on a regular airplane, they give you things to make you feel comfortable. You know, they'll be like, all right, sir, would you like a blanket? Here's some headphones, some beverage, maybe some peanuts. And, you know, and you're like, all right, cool. Well, you get on the military plane to make you feel comfortable. They give you a helmet, a life jacket, these goggles, these soundproof headphones so you can't hear yourself screaming. And you know, on the regular airplane, they tell you your seat can be used as a flotation device and that there's a life jacket under your seat. Well, on the military plane, they give you the life jacket right away. They give it to me, and I'm like, oh, should I just hang on to this? No, you should put it on. Why? Why would I put it on? That's ridiculous. Just put it on. But why? Just in case we land in the water. Who's ever landed in the fucking water? Who's ever landed in the water and went, whew, that was close? That's never happened. So I put on this life jacket, and there's a little pouch hanging from the bottom. It kind of hangs right over your pouch. And it's got a zip on it. I go, what's in there? They go, some survival stuff. I go, I'm not gonna fucking survive if we land in the water. So I open the pouch, because I'm nosy. I want to see what they think we need to survive. And I open it, and there's like this pink powder, you know, that you're supposed to pour out into the water in case you land in there. And it like creates like a big pink circle around you, which I found somewhat offensive. Like if I crash in the water, they're gonna be looking for an Indian guy in a big pink dot in the middle of the ocean, I think. There's some sort of racial undertone there. So there's this powder, and then there's like a light that lights up when the water hits it. And then there's a whistle, I guess in case a shark is coming. And he's offside. Beep, stop, where are you going? Come on. There's a glow stick, I guess in case a rave breaks out when you're in the water, you know, just... Oh my God, dude, the water feels so good all over my legs. Feel my hands, rub them, rub my hands.
Wow, where'd you guys meet? Here in New Jersey. And when did you leave India? 2008. Both of you? Same time? So you did not leave in 2008? Just... See, the answer was, so when did you leave India? And she said 2008, and he said yes. I said, both of you? He goes, yes. And then he goes, but I left a year after. You left the U.S. in 2009? Where the did you go? You went back to India? You're like, enough of this. This traffic is ridiculous. I'm going back to India. Where it's absolutely ridiculous. And what part of India? South India, where? What'd you call me? Where? Oh, near Hyderabad. Why did you just say that, for sakes? I didn't need the village name. I mean, you know, Guntur. I'm like, Look, I know, but I don't know every inch of India. You know what I mean? Black couple, good to see you. I don't think I didn't see you. I don't want you to feel left out. Yeah. How you doing? You good? What's your name, boss? Sorry? Alan. You don't have to put on that white voice for me, Alan. It's, Alan. Alan. I didn't even say, like, license and registration. I was like, hey, what's your name? You could have just been like, Alan, mother. You know, you're like, Alan. Yep, just me and my old lady hanging out. Even the white guy went, huh? What do you do, Alan? You fix appliances, all right. Every time I hear something like that, I look at the Arab guy in the front, just to see if his eyes went, That's a great idea. You from Jersey? Yes, sir. And that's your wife, your girlfriend? Girlfriend? Your voice cracked. Did you hear that? You went from white guy to teenager in no time. You see that? Alan, girlfriend. We're in the Bay. You know, some of you are, not some of you, a lot of you. What do you do? Sure, you. You're a what? Business analyst. What does that, the fuck does that mean? See, these are all these job titles I can't picture anymore. Nobody has a normal job anymore. You know, what do you do? I'm a business analyst. What do you do? I'm a mechanic. I can picture a mechanic. What do you do? I'm a doctor. I can picture a doctor. What do you? Business analyst. What are you doing staring at that business? Excuse me, I'm working here. I am just analyzing that business. The f*** is a business analyst? Do you just study people's companies? Physically, what is your job? Like, what do? You get up in the morning and then you go to an office? You build reports. I know I'm not in your field, but I want to quit your job already. I don't know what the you do. What do? You have a small business? What pants? What get a small business? Hega. A liquor store? Why didn't you just say that? Even Tony went, oh, yeah, what's up? So you own a liquor store. See, I can understand that. Have you analyzed his business yet? Can you build a report for that man? Are you a doctor, sir? No. You? Do any of you brown bastards doctors in here tonight? Are you, buddy? You're a doctor? Good. What kind of doctor? First of all, what's your name? Nish. Is that the kind of market you're in, or? No? All right. What kind of doctor are you, Nish? You're a resident? What does that mean? Obviously, the rest of us are not fucking doctors, so we don't understand this weird doctor speak you're using. Internal medicine, as opposed to exterior ointments. Like, oh my God, my skin's burnt. Go see Dr. Nish. I can't help you. If you were burnt on the inside, I'm your guy. How old are you, Nish? 28, and you're already when will you be a full-fledged doctor?
Never? The girl beside you. The girl beside you went. Damn. Is that your very supportive girlfriend? Wife, she's like, I don't have to be supportive anymore. This dumb motherfucker's never gonna become a doctor. Oh, auntie, just laugh. When, Nish? Couple of years. Oh, so you're... Why are you saying no, wife? 2017? It's okay, it's a few years. What, are you a doctor too, sweetheart? You're a dentist. Ah, okay. Wouldn't you rather be the dentist? That way you could have her in your mouth, or... Auntie laughed at that one. That's the best part about that. And you're a doctor too, bro? You're a dentist. Okay, so 2 dentists and a doctor. And who, you too? What the fuck is going on in here? You're a doctor. Proper or dentist? Oh, dentist, okay. Well. So, Nish, you're the only person that could help us in here tonight. Oh, that guy's a doctor too? What the fuck? Okay, hold on a second. Is this a doctor convention all of a sudden? Even the people of Saskatoon are like, what the fuck are all these doctors doing here? And who's at the hospital right now? You're a doctor, you're a dentist, and you're a doctor, sir? What style? Sorry? Kidney. Okay. Kidney, internal medicine. Okay. Very useless doctors we have in here tonight. If it hurts when you pee, you want to go see that guy? Listen, ladies, men are dumb, but we're not stupid to the point where we don't think giving birth hurts. Of course it hurts. It has to hurt. I've had that hurt. There's no way that squeezing a human out of you could feel good. And there's nothing we can do to make it feel better. There's nothing. There's no... the only way I could make you feel better about giving birth is it's physical pain, which means it'll go away. I mean, that's the best I can tell you. You know what I mean? At least physical pain goes away. Like when I used to box, and I would get black eyes and headaches, but I knew like after a few days the shit would go away and I'd be okay again. Like when you're giving birth, all you gotta do is lean back and focus on getting this human out of you. You don't have to see what we saw in that room. 6, 7 weeks later, your vagina snaps back together. You're okay again. You'll forget all about the pain. You'll be walking around, you'll stub your toe. Psh, ow, my toe. What about your vagina? F that, my toe hurts. Watching your child being born is the most traumatic shit in the world. It's been 6 years. You're still f***ed up from it, Junior. Don't act like you're not. I'm scared to go down on chicks now for fear of getting punched in the mouth. I'm jabbing my way in. I'm like, it's traumatic, right, Luke? You were there when she was born. It's with you. How many years now? He still can't get over it. Mom's fine. It's like watching your favorite restaurant burn down. I mean, they'll rebuild it, you know. But I'm not eating there again. Dad, I'm not, See the Jamaican guy. Brethren, we don't do them kind of things. We might bore out a coconut, but we not yam that pom-pom, we don't.
Crazy, women a little crazy on you, you know? That's the problem with the men and women situation is, here's the actual, I've broken it down what the problem is. The problem is that women are always thinking, always. Their brains are continuously working. They never stop thinking. It doesn't have to be about them or you. They're just thinking about it all the time. Right now, Vicky could be sitting there looking at the stage going, I wonder what that stage is made out of. Just in her head. Just See, she's laughing because that's what she was thinking just now. She's like, I wonder what it is made out of. Is that microphone heavy? What if that's a heavy microphone? They're just always thinking. They're just thinking all the time, even when they're sleeping. That's why women will always wake up, I had a weird dream. I wake up and go, I wish I could remember my fucking dreams. I don't remember my dreams. Oh my God. You ever had your girlfriend wake up from a dream and she dreamt about you and you did some fucked up in her dream and she wakes up mad at you? Hey baby, don't touch me. What did I do? You know what you did. I woke up. I wish you didn't. But women are always thinking. Their brains are continuously moving. They're always exercising that brain. See, guys have the ability to do something that women can't do. I don't know if you can't do it or if you just choose not to. I don't know if you're afraid your brain will shut off if you do this shit or something. But guys have the ability to sit there for like 15 minutes, stare off into space, and think about nothing. Like, nothing. When I say nothing, I mean there isn't one single thought in our head. Like if you were to put a camera in our head to see what we were thinking, it would just be a blank screen. At best, a screensaver. That's it, just this. And women can't handle that shit. Because women will always come over to you when you're having your 15 minutes of thoughtless time. And always come over. What are you thinking about? Have you ever noticed how scared we get when you do that? What are you thinking about? Son of a... And we tell you what we're thinking about. Nothing. Now here's the thing, about a month into a relationship, a woman will look at you and go, promise me something. Sure, anything, what? Promise. You'll never lie to me. I promise. And that's the first time we lie to you. It's messed up is when you tell your woman the truth and that's the wrong answer. You tell her the truth and that's not what she wanted to hear. They tell you, never lie to me, we tell you the truth and it's not what you want to hear. It doesn't have to be a good truth or a bad truth, it can just be an indifferent truth, but they don't want to hear about it. That's why when they ask you, what are you thinking about? And we go, nothing. We just told you the truth. But that's not what you wanted to hear. Come on, you had to be thinking about something. No, it wasn't. It wasn't nothing. There wasn't anything in my head, nothing. Really. They start accusing you. Why won't you tell me what you're thinking? What do you think, I'm hiding my thoughts? Even if I was, they're my thoughts. If I wanted them to be real, I would have said them. You always do this shit. Do what shit? Why won't you tell me what you're thinking about? Because I wasn't thinking about anything. Share with me.
There's languages you don't know, like Chinese, when you hear somebody speaking Cantonese, you don't know whether it was a sentence, a paragraph, a statement. Where are the Chinese people at tonight? I see an Asian. There you are. Okay. You know what I'm talking about. In Cantonese, sometimes they don't even start the sentences at the right volume. It's not like they go, sometimes they turn the volume like up as they're speaking, and I mean like, Cantonese is a fun language, but it's a hard one to learn. When I was in Hong Kong, I learned the dumbest words when I was in Hong Kong. I learned how to say snot. Basie. And the only reason I think I knew that was because, I have a big nose, and I was in Hong Kong, and nobody has a big nose there. But when I kept hearing bassy when I'd walk past people, I'm sure they were going, Tông Lão, look at his nose, must have a lot of bassy. That's what I'm sure they were translating. Tông Lão có gì đâu, bassy. And then, hard language to learn though. Do you speak Cantonese? Oh, do, yeah. What's your name? Sorry? V? Just the letter V. Vinny. V-I. Oh, I'm sorry. His name really is V. But he spells it out, so it's different. What's your last name? Gina. This is Vagina. Sorry about being a cunt earlier. Have you been? Is your family from Hong Kong? Oh, they're from Vietnam. Yeah, that's what I thought. But you know Cantonese, and you know Vietnamese as well. Your girlfriend's Vietnamese. She's like, I know Vietnamese. Okay. Have you tried Vietnamese soup? You guys, you ever had it? It's a big deal in America. It's spelled P-H-O, pho, but it's not the way it's pronounced. And in America, people are annoying because I'll be like, yeah, let's go get some pho, and they'll be like, Russell, it's actually pronounced pho. And I'm like, oh, really? Yeah. So, show respect for the Vietnamese culture, you probably pronounce it pho. And I go, oh, okay, cool. Why don't you go cough right now? Because you're really annoying me. Well, you know what? Go folk yourself. How about that? Why don't you? Now, so have you been to Hong Kong? Have you been? When I went to Hong Kong, I wanted to go shopping, right? And I don't drive, obviously, when I'm there, because I'm not strong enough to carry a rickshaw. But I don't drive when I'm there. But I'm there, and I go to the guy at the hotel. I go, hey, I want to go shopping. What's the shopping area? Like, what's the best place to go shopping? Oh, you want to go shopping, huh? You want to go to Chim Sa Choi? And I go, I don't know what you just said, but how are you going to travel? Taxi? I go, nah, I'm gonna try and take the train. Oh, train's good. Hong Kong has the best train service. I'm like, that's cool. Is there something I should? What's the stop that I need to get off at? Oh, you want to go over the stop called Chim Sa Choi? I go, well, how am I gonna know when I'm there? I can't read the fucking symbols. I don't know which chimney and bridge leads me to shopping. Why can't they just have a picture of a person holding a bunch of bags going? I go, so how will I know when I'm there? He goes, okay, so when you're on the train, you must listen. What am I listening for? For a sound. Now here's the thing, we may laugh at people and think, they're so stupid, but really, I'm the fucking idiot because he's explaining normal shit to me. It's like, a sound. I go, well, what's the sound I'm listening for? When on the train, right before you get to your stop, you're gonna hear, boop. And then what? Then you listen for Chim Sa Choi. I go, Tim's Bok Choy. No. Chim Sa Choi. Tim's got a boy. Chim Sa Choi. Try to say it just like me. Chim Sa Choi. So I go, Chim Sa Choi, right? I just copied him exactly, and he goes, oh, you speak Cantonese. I go, no, I'm copying you. You do good. So I'm on the train, right? And I want to listen to my iPod, but I can't now because I have to listen for boom. So I'm sitting there, and the only way I can remember Chim Sa Choi without having to do this all the time is I'm sitting there, and I swear to God, I must look like a crazy person. I'm sitting on the train, I'm going, Chim Sa Choi, and I don't care, Chim Sa Choi, and I don't... So we're getting to our first stop, and I hear, boom, and I'm like, then I hear, Tông Lão có thể sẽ thấu thành hóa thơ. And I'm like, that doesn't sound shit like where I gotta go to. Then the doors close and we start moving. We get to the next stop, I hear, Quarry Bay. Did he just say Quarry Bay? Why can't I go shopping in Quarry Bay? I can say Quarry Bay. So we start moving again, and then I hear, boom, Chim Sa Choi. I swear to God, I must have looked like a lunatic. Because the minute I heard, Chim Sa Choi, I jumped the fuck out of my seat. I was like, Chim Sa Choi! And I'm sure everybody thought I was there studying. He's a kung fu master. And he's studying it in the shopping district. What's your name, my Chinese friend? Sorry? Wing? Wing. Oh, Wayne. Oh, sorry, my bad, you know. I went with the stereotype on that one, you know, Wayne. Wayne. Wayne? Like as in John Wayne. As in, that's what I thought when I looked at you. I was like, that guy looks like a Wayne. Do you have a Chinese name too, Wayne? Go for it, buddy. What is it? Some what? Chim Sa Choi, you think's what it is, yeah? My name is Shopping District. Chinese name is Shopping. What is it? Chung Wing Man. Chung Wing Man. So I wasn't far off when I said wing, was I? Chung Wing Man. What does it mean? Man who likes to eat chicken wings. Well, I'm glad you're here, Chung Wing Man. Chung Wing Man does whatever a Chung Wing can. Lấy hồ, okay, rồi, sư, đâu chị, okay.